The first time that I experienced astral projection, I didn't know what was happening. I was in sort of the crux of my spiritual awakening. I had been married to a minister in the evangelical church for 19 years and had been told my entire life that being gay was a sin that was going to send me directly to hell, and other such restricting thoughts. And I remember it happened to me in that sort of place that you get to between sleep and dreaming. And I just remember feeling like I was being transported to this friend of mine who was far away from me at the moment and was a source of comfort to me. And I just had this feeling that I was traveling through space and time, and I could feel the energy of my friend enveloping me. And it was a beautiful experience, and I don't think that I really have fully understood what had happened to me until many years later when I began studying astral projection. My spiritual awakening led me down many rabbit holes. I became a Reiki master. I do sound healing with tuning forks. I am a meditation teacher. I just keep trying to find a pathway for myself that feels more authentic to express my spiritual connection and to understand the energy that is flowing around me. I really resonated with Reiki and homeopathy when I was learning it, because it's all about moving energy and balancing energy and using the essence of something to trigger a memory or a movement or a shift inside of yourself in a very gentle way. And I just love that Reiki is sort of this dance that you can do with someone's energy or with your own energy or with the energy of a situation or a place. And astral projection is something that is not a foundational spiritual practice like maybe a basic level Reiki 1 would be, or your basic yoga or breathing or mindfulness. Astral projection is something that needs to be coming in later after you've spent quite a lot of time learning how to shut out the things that distract you. I'm sure that there's many ways that you can do astral projection, because it's really just in your imagination. It's at the very core of it, using your imagination to go deep down inside of your own energy core and come out into this space of everything and nothingness, which is something that we practice when we meditate. We go to a place where we can block out external, factors and things that are trying to distract us. But astral projection takes that a step further by actually getting to that meditative space where you can then, from that point, project again into another place. So if you think about it in terms of like maybe a leapfrog kind of a thing, meditation would be leapfrogging you into a space where you can receive messages from your guides and embrace healing and relax your body so that your body can even just have that space to heal itself. Astral projection would be going to that meditative space and then jumping off from there into, imagine yourself getting into a space pod like in the Jetsons and just blasting off into timelessness and spacelessness, where you really have this feeling that anything is possible, infinite possibilities around you, and you can sit in that place and sort of imagine what some call the net, or if you want to call it the matrix, or the interconnectedness of the entire universe and all of the ways that those things light up. And astral projection is a way of mentally transporting yourself to different locations and places in time. And once you start to practice it, you can even use it in to travel to past lives or future lives for that matter. And I use it for distance Reiki. I can project myself to someone. If I'm right now in Black Mountain, North Carolina, and I have a client who I'm treating in California, I can project myself to them and offer the Reiki treatment, and they can still feel it and sense it as if I was there. So there's a big part of our critical brains that will question what we experience when we're doing these things, because what we want to say to ourselves is, oh, I just imagined all of that. And what I've learned with channeling and with hearing messages from the spiritual side of things, from working with energy and even plant medicine, is that it's all very intuitive and it's all imaginative, and that is not something to be ashamed of. That doesn't negate the experience. That actually enhances it and makes it more beautiful. When I was a kid, I still do. I live in an imaginative fairy world all of the time, and I'm a writer, and I write fiction, and I write poems, and I love to just be in these other places. And I think a lot of times we're made to feel like that's not okay, that's not grounded, that's not responsible. But really, when we have such power with our mind, and astral projection is just a way of you being able to harness the power that you actually have with your thoughts to accomplish things, to manifest things, to facilitate change or shift things in your life. So it's really a very cool thing. It's something that takes practice, it takes dedication, and it takes, again, dropping your ego and being willing to just go completely inside and let go of the narrative of who you are right now in this lifetime. If you can't let go of who you are right now in this lifetime and that story that you keep telling yourself, then you will be trapped in this reality forever. If you can realize that you are an orb of energy and an extension of the collective and the one that is here to just experience what you can experience and love what you love and live out your pleasures and evolve and help heal the planet and create peace and all of those things, then you'll be able to get to that place where you can move through timelines and move through the realities that exist in our world. It's really exciting stuff. Like all things, hard work, it requires hard work, and but there is an amazing payoff. It is I'm a Sagittarius rising, and I can tell you, for someone who has lived the boring aspects of routine and in being married and motherhood and all of those things, I love the adventure of astral projection. So I hope you have fun with it. Treat it playfully, treat it with respect and with love, and always set your intention that when you go into those spaces that you're doing it with the intention of peace and to further your understanding about the cosmos, and to really do your part to be a documentarian of the human experience and to upload those experiences back up to the cloud of the cosmic understanding of who we are. And I'd love to hear your feedback of what your experience is like. So thanks for listening. Thanks for following. Peace.